corporate office dark and bright, with fluorescent and blinding light, sat Chloe at her metal desk amidst a paperwork grotesque. She used to work for retail chains, absorbing all the public's pains, but now her management career was stationed in a higher sphere. A cosmic glitch, a grand mistake, had left the world of souls awake, and Chloe found herself employed to soothe the voices in the void. For people died before their time, cut short in rhythm and in rhyme, and someone had to hear the plea of souls who died unfairly. The handbook said to be polite, to tell them rules are always right, to log the grievance, file the claim, and never take a shred of blame. She met a chef who burned his toast, who now was a resentful ghost, an athlete who had tripped and fell, with bitter, angry words to tell. She handled them with practiced grace, a sterile smile upon her face, until a young man walked inside, who sat and put his head to hide. His name was Leo, 23, a master of the melody, who held a cello in his hand, fresh from the living, breathing land. He did not rage, he did not shout, he only blew a candle out and said my symphony was done. The final movement had begun. I stepped onto the busy street to hear the rhythm of the beat, and then a truck, a sudden scream, had shattered my remaining dream. Chloe looked down to type the case, but froze within that quiet space. The monitor began to blink, the system on the very brink. A flashing warning, red and high, informed her why he shouldn't die. If Leo's song was never played, the universe itself would fade. The chords he wrote were meant to bind the fragile fabric of mankind, and with his sudden early death, the cosmos drew a fearful breath. But policy was strict and cold, the ledger books were iron old. No soul returns across the line, denied by management divine. She scanned the rules for any breach, a loophole just within her reach. The terms of service thick and long, to save the boy and save his song. She read through subsection 4, behind a heavy iron door, a clause from eons deep in past, concerning fates too grand to cast. If death occurs by clerical error and threatens universal terror, the advocate may grant reprieve, allowing said lost soul to leave, provided that a proxy stands to hold the ledger in their hands. She looked at Leo, young and true, and knew what she was bound to do. She signed the form with steady hand and sent him to the living land. He vanished in a flash of gold to play the music he had hold. And Chloe smiled, her duties clear, no longer trapped by earthly fear. She took her place upon the throne to rule the afterlife alone.